In today's world, literally every single business has a social media presence, especially on Instagram. They focus a lot on what to post, but no one is paying attention to the customers that are coming through the DMs. A lot of DMs go unread, and there is no such system in place to convert them. And as a result, they tend to miss a lot of business. And that is where the AI Instagram DM chatbot comes into action. This AI bot lives in your DMs and responds to every single DM. It's going to do a full drawn conversation, and not only that, it's also going to qualify the customer, and if they are a fit, it's going to convert them. If you want, it can book an appointment with them. If you want, it can send product links. If you want, it can also add them to your CRM and do much more. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set it up. And the bonus is going to be that you don't even have to go through that Facebook Meta verification process. It's time consuming, it's a headache, it takes a lot of time to get verified, and who wants to go that route anyways? So if you stick till the very end, you will get this AI Instagram bot live for your business. Or even if you're willing to learn it and then resell it to other businesses, this video would be a great one for you. So hello everybody, my name is Yashika Jain. I'm the founder of Automate.ai. Automate.ai is my own AI automation agency wherein we sell AI systems and workflows like these to businesses to save them a lot of time, money and effort. So let me take you to my screen and actually show you how this AI bot works before we start building it. So here I am on Instagram and we're going to test the bot live. So you might have noticed on Instagram these days, people say that comment the word XYZ or DM the word XYZ to get something for free or something like that. And in this case also, we're going to do the same. So let's suppose there's this person, Maya, who has created a reel, and then at the end, she said that comment the word checklist or DM the word checklist to get my free checklist. Okay. And you're interested in that. And then you went to her DMs and you said checklist. And now this is where the bot gets activated. So here's the reply. Hey, I've got that ready for you. I'm Maya's assistant. She helps women grow their coaching business with mindset and strategy. Mind if I ask you a few questions? And I'm going to say sure. Okay, so great. First question. Where are you at in your business? Just starting, growing, or scaling? I'm going to say growing. Awesome. Growing is such an exciting phase. What's one mindset or business challenge you're currently facing? Let's say I am facing issues with sales. Okay. Got it. Sales challenges. Sales challenges can definitely be tricky. Last question. Are you working with any other coach right now? No. So now these three questions were basically there to qualify whether or not I'm a good prospect for Maya, right? So awesome, sounds like Maya could really help. Just need your name and email so I can send you the checklist. Now before sending that free thing, that free lead magnet, it's going to capture my name and email, which can later be, sent to email marketing campaigns, etc. So let me do that. Okay. By the way, that's not my real email, just in case you're wondering. And there you go. It gave me the link to the checklist, and alongside that, it said that, and it sounds like you're a great fit. Here's Maya's calendar for a free 20-minute discovery call, and there's this other link. Feel free to reach out anytime. By the way, you're seeing this error because these pages don't really exist and they are hypothetical. Okay, so that's why you're seeing that, so you can ignore that. But the whole point here is that instead of just giving that away for free, it did a whole conversation, got to know the other person, and saw whether or not they're a fit for Maya. And in case they are, it also tried to convert them into a client. And not only that, the name and the email that have been captured are being stored in a Google Sheet. And here's the Google Sheet, and this is the new record. So basically, you could take that name and email that they gave, and you can put it into your CRM, you can put it directly into your email marketing campaigns, etc. to start nurturing them. And mind you, it's doing qualification here. If you don't qualify, it is not going to send the link to this 20 minutes free call. Okay, only if you qualify as a client, it's going to send that. So in this video, I'm going to show the logic behind it. It's completely no code. You can set it up in under 2 hours or even less if you're good at it. And then you can prompt it just as you want to, and it's going to do a conversation just as you like. I'm going to try and make it as easy as possible for you so that you can get it set up for yourself. Okay, so the entire logic or the backend or the intelligence is going to be stored on n8n. It's a no-code automation platform. You can get started with a free trial and upgrade later on. I'm going to include the link to this platform in the description below. Now, remember at the beginning, I had said that you don't have to go through that Facebook meta verification rabbit hole. So, in order to skip that, we're going to use Manychat, which is an amazing platform when it comes to building these social media bots, maybe for Instagram, Facebook, or WhatsApp. They have not sponsored this video. Well, if you're watching it, please sponsor it. But I have been using this platform for my clients since 2 years, and it has never disappointed me. And that's the only reason why I am recommending it to you right now. I never tell my clients to do that Facebook verification stuff because it's a lot of headache for both of us, right? I always tell them to create an account on Manychat and simply connect their social media account, and then we take it from there. And that's exactly what I'm going to tell you. So the link to Manychat is in the description below. Go there, create an account. You're going to get a free trial. You don't have to pay right away. See it, use it. If it's good, you can upgrade later. Once you're there, go to settings and then Instagram. Then you will see a page to basically connect your Instagram account. So just follow the instructions. It's pretty straightforward. Once your Instagram account is connected, you can move forward with the automation. So, link to both platforms in the description. Go ahead, create accounts, and then come back. Also, if you're wondering whether or not it's a horrific automation, let me tell you, it's pretty straightforward. Just these 4 blocks, okay? So, yeah, nothing very serious going on here. So, let's start from completely scratch. Just connect your Instagram account and let's go ahead. Click on this blue button that says New Automation. Then select Start from Scratch. Okay, then it's going to ask you to connect a trigger. If you click on it, it's going to show you a lot of options. For example, if a user comments on your post or reel, it could trigger the bot. Or if someone replies to your story, or if user sends a message, or if user clicks an ad, or comments on your live, or clicks a referral link. In this case, we're going to select if user sends a message, which is if user sends a DM. At this point, you have 3 options. So you can either turn this bot on to reply to every message that ever comes into your DMs. Now, that is not something a business would want because there are a few conversations to which the business would want to manually reply, and only to the new ones it would want the bot to reply. Okay, so that's one option. I'm just telling you in case you want it. The second option is this one, that is detect specific words in a message, which most of my clients have used. So basically, in this, you define a few words. For example, it could be related to your service. So let's say checklist. In this case, it could be something like info, or the words your customers tend to use in their DMs when they DM you, basically. So you can go ahead and add a few words here. So I'm just going to add, let's say, info, checklist, price, work with you. And these can also be the keywords that you're telling in your reels to comment or DM. So yeah, it could be those, or it could be the words your clients or customers tend to use. And these are not case sensitive, so you don't need to put price like this because it's already there, okay? And if you're just testing out, you could put test, or let's do testing. And for this one, just select if message contains, okay, that's it. And then you click on create. Now, every time if their DM contains these words, it's going to trigger the automation, basically the bot. If not, it's not going to trigger it. The next thing we want to do is rename the automation. So let's say IGDM bot. Okay. Okay, after that, you're gonna come to settings. Don't worry, it's already saved. You can go to settings, then scroll down and click on fields. Now you will have it as empty. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on new user field, and one of the fields you'll have to create is going to be user input. So this one, just click on create. It's going to create it for you. I already have it. And the next one that you would do is again assistant reply. Yeah. And then you'll click on create. Now, these two would be variables in which we are going to store what the user is replying and what the assistant or the bot is replying. Once you have done that, let's go back to the automation. You can simply delete this one. Okay, and then select actions if you are seeing this thing. If you are not seeing this, you can click on this plus icon and then you can select actions. And then you're going to click on this and you are going to select set user field. If you can't see it, then go to contact data and there you will be able to see it. So set user field. And we're going to set the user input field that you had just now created to whatever the user had typed in their last message, which is going to be the last text input. How did I get this? I clicked on this thing and then I got this. Okay. Once this is done, just drag it here and connect it. So basically, we're just, assigning a variable to whatever the user replied so that we can pass it to n8n easily. Next up, we're going to set up the n8n automation. So as I told you, it looks like this, but we're going to do it from scratch. So once you have created an account, you're going to land somewhere here. Obviously, this thing would be blank for you, but then you have to click on this button that says create workflow. Then click on this add first step. At this point, we would want to add a trigger. Now, obviously, since we want to connect Manychat and n8n together, we're going to use webhooks. So just click on webhook call. And then it would give you a URL that Manychat can call in order to connect with the n8n automation. If you're new to it, just, follow alongside and you're going to be there. Just change the HTTP method to post and this one that says respond to using respond to webhook node. And then just copy this URL, go back here. And then you're going to again put a new thing here. You will select actions. This time, the action is going to be make external request. If you can't see it here, you would see it under automation. So make external request. Then click on add to your request. This is going to be post. Don't change that. But here, paste the URL that you got from n8n. Now, in the body, you're going to pass in the message that the user had sent to n8n so that AI can reply. And secondly, the contact ID so that AI knows that, okay, I'm talking to the same person and here's where I left off. Here's what I have to respond. Okay, so two things. Now, for that, you'll have to send it as a JSON. So let's open curly braces here. Let's put a space. The first thing, user input. And then here we're going to add that variable, the user input variable. So go to user fields and then select user input. Okay, then a comma. And then this time we're going to send the contact ID. Okay, again in quotations. And the contact ID, you're going to find it right here. By the way, I will include this little piece of code. Well, it's not code, but if it seems to you, I will include this little piece of code in my resources along with the other prompts and everything. So just look for the resources in the description, click on that link and you can access it. It's free to access, but if you want to support the channel, then that's up to you. Okay, so in case you are seeing invalid JSON here, then that means you haven't, connected a contact for testing. So for that, you will have to go back to Instagram. You will have to go to the account that you have connected to Manychat. You will need two accounts, basically, one to test and one that you have already connected to Manychat. So, then you're going to send a message. It could be whatever. And then you are going to come back here and then you will search for your name. And then you will find a contact. And then it will auto-populate the values. That means that the JSON is valid. And you won't really get a response in Instagram because things haven't been set up yet. So don't worry about that. Okay, now let's just connect it to n8n, basically test it. So let me first add the respond module. So just search for respond. Okay. And this one is all incoming items. Okay, that's it. Now we are going to go back here. We are going to click on listen for test events. Okay. And then we will click on test request from here. After that, if you see a 200 here, then that means it's working. Just simply click on save and come back to n8n. Now in n8n as well, you will get an output. And if you scroll down, you will see the body with the user input and the contact ID that we had set inside of Manychat's API body. If you're seeing both of these, your connection is done perfectly. You can come out of this and you can save it. Now let's add the AI agent, which is going to do the conversation. So search for AI agent. Then here select define below. In case anyone wants to learn the AI agent node completely from the start to end, then I have already created a guide on it. I'm going to link it somewhere above here. And in that, I have talked about how to prompt it, how to use it correctly, how to connect tools, how to add memory, and much more. I'm going to cover that in this video as well, but it's not going to be that, comprehensive. I'm not going to talk a lot on that. I'm just going to talk whatever's necessary. But in that video, I've really gone into the depth of it. Okay, so the prompt or the user message is simply going to be the user input that they had written in Instagram. So I'm just going to say user input equals, and then you're going to look for user input here, and you're going to drag and drop this variable right here. So whatever the user typed in the IGDM box is going to be auto-populated right here. After that, click on Add Option and System Message to give it a system message. I've already talked about the best way to prompt this, and I've also already written a prompt about it. So let me paste it and explain it to you. Don't worry, you will have access to the prompt. You can use it, you can edit it as you want. So let me just open it up for you. So we start off with identity. So you are Maya River's friendly Instagram DM assistant. Then I'm giving it a back context about who Maya is, what is her free checklist, what is your job and stuff like that. After that, I'm giving it its role. Then I'm setting the tone. And then comes the conversational flow. In this, I'm telling it how you have to introduce yourself, what questions you have to ask them, what questions are accepted and what questions are not accepted. So if they answer something like just exploring, I don't have a business or something like that, in that case, they're not a good fit for Maya's service. So that's why you're going to disqualify them. That's something you mention in the prompt. And again, I have mentioned a couple more questions. And then I finally told it that once you've got the answers to the questions, you're going to ask for the person's name and email. After you get the name and email, you're going to call the tool, that is the Google Sheets tool, to add the name and email and the summary also to the Google Sheet. Basically, it could be CRM in your case. Okay, and then you give them the link to the checklist. Then I've given it a few notes, right? Now obviously you will have to change this prompt for it to match the conversational flow that you're looking for. Obviously you would have something else, some other questions. Maybe you collect the name in the beginning, or maybe you don't even collect the name. So yeah, that's completely up to you. Once you have done this, come out of this, and then let's just tidy up. Yeah. And then click on chat model. For chat model, I'm going to go with OpenAI. I've talked about how to connect your OpenAI account a lot of times. So in case you want to see it, it's there in that AI agent node video. You can go through that process. For the model, I'm going to select GPT-4o. Okay, once this is done, let's quickly test if the AI agent node is working. We're going to click on test workflow, go back to Manychat, this thing. Let's add our contact for testing. Let's see if the body is there. Yes, it is there. Then we're going to click on test. Okay, and we've got a response, as you can see. And even if you come back here in your flow, you will see green ticks, which means it worked completely fine. One last thing to do here would be to add memory. Click on this, then click on simple memory. For this one, just click on define below, because we want to put our own memory string here. And then we are going to put the contact ID as the memory. Remember, I said that we're going to use it for the AI agent to know that, okay, I'm talking to this person and I have to respond from here. So that is why we're using this. After that, how many messages should it, receive as context? How many previous messages should it remember? I think 10 is a good number. After that's done, just click on it and save it. Now the Manychat flow, the n8n flow is done. We just have to work on the Manychat flow, and then the bot is going to be live. Okay, so if you got a response here, great. The next thing we have to do is map it. Now, for the response mapping, let me tell you that from n8n, we are getting a lot of, responses in the body, and we actually have to map out that AI response to show it to the user. So for that, you're going to come back to response mapping. You're going to click on add, and the JSON path here is going to be a $sign dot zero dot output. This is going to work for you if in your n8n workflow you had selected all incoming items. In that case, this is going to work for you. And then the custom field to which we want to assign the reply is going to be assistant reply. So whatever the AI response is going to be stored or mapped in this particular variable. Once you have done this, you're going to click on save. And the next step is going to be responding back on Instagram. So select Instagram and then scroll down, click on data collection. Then you can remove this first message, and for the response, you are just going to select assistant reply as it already has the answer. Then click on contacts reply, and for saving the user's reply, we will have to assign it to a variable, which is obviously going to be user input. So once you've done this, this part is done, and all you have to do is connect it back to this one. Now this forms a loop. So the first message goes here, the user responds, the second message goes here, the user responds, the third message goes here, and it's kind of a loop, okay? Also on n8n, if you want, you can rename your automations, so IGTM-bot, and then you have to turn on the workflow. Okay, so if you click on this, it turns on. And lastly, we'll have to change the URL to the production URL. So click on production, copy this, come back here, and paste it. Okay, and then save. Once you have added the production URL, because we're done with testing, you can click on set live. Now let's go to Instagram and have a chat with it. Okay, so I'm back in Instagram. Let's again start a fresh conversation. I've turned off my previous automations so that we are only catering to this one. So I'm gonna send the keyword. What was the keyword? Let's see. Okay, so our keywords were info, checklist, price, work with you, testing. Okay, I'm just gonna go with checklist. Okay, so checklist. Hey, I've got that ready for you. I'm Maya's assistant, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, so it is doing the conversation. Now let's see here if everything was right. So if you go to executions, okay, you will go to the very first one, and if you go to webhook, okay, so my last message was yes, that's completely right. I said yes there. So that means this one is working. And even if you come out of this Manychat automation, you will be able to see that it ran one time by myself. Okay. Now, an addition that I was talking about was if you want to add that person's name and email to a Google Sheet, you could do that using the tools by the AI agent node in n8n. If you don't want that, you can skip it, but I'm just going to show you how you can set that up. First things first, just create a Google Sheet and add about 2 to 3 rows like name, email, summary. Okay. Once your Google Sheet is ready, come back here, click on tool and select Google Sheet. Now, connect your Google Sheets account. Pretty simple. Just have to select your account. And then for the resource, it's going to be sheet. That's fine. For the operation, select append row. That means creating a row. Okay. And then for the document, just click on by ID because that's the easiest way. Come back to your Google Sheet and then just copy this ID that's there in between. Go back to n8n and paste it. For the sheet, you can just select sheet 1. Then it's going to automatically get the fields or the rows, basically the columns that you had set up, these 3 from your Google Sheet. And then simply click on this magic button for all 3 of them, which means that AI is going to automatically fill them out for you. If you want to give a description, you can. So for summary, I could say, give me a short description about the conversation. Just an example, okay? Just in case you wanna command it something. And that's it. It was that simple. And in the prompt, we have already told it that, after getting the name and the email, you have to call the tool. So it's gonna do that. Just make sure to rename this to lead capture because that is the name we had mentioned in the prompt. Just click on rename and there you go, save it. So now you don't have to change anything on Manychat, just let it be as it is. If you want, you can change the trigger words, that's completely fine. You can change the triggers, but there's no need to change anything here. Now in n8n as well, you don't have to change anything in the first and the last module or the node. You can make changes to the AI agent one. You can change the prompt, you can change the tools, you can change the chat model or whatever, that's fine, but don't mess around with these. And if you follow that, the bot is going to work completely fine as long as possible. By the way, if you're still making a decision whether or not you would want to have this for your business or not, or if you want to sell it, let me tell you that I have sold this to many businesses. Obviously, it was not as straightforward as this. It had a lot of more integrations in place, a lot of more features in place. But trust me, it works, it converts, and this is actually something that every business needs that is there on a social media platform. You can do the same thing for Facebook, you can do it for WhatsApp, and much more. If it's a B2C business, you can also send product catalogs as per their choices, right? It's not limited to just, B2B businesses. You can change the conversation as you want. You can add the tools as you want. I've given you a straightforward logic on how you can connect your n8n automation to your Instagram DM. And now it's your creativity how you take it further. You're going to find the link to the platforms in the description, the prompts, the other resources also in the description. There's a link, click on that, you can access it for free. And that brings me to the end of this video. I really hope this was valuable and you are able to set up a bot like this for yourself in under 2 hours. And I think it's going to take even less, but just to be on the safer side. Also, if you're looking for AI agents, AI systems, AI workflows, AI voiced agents for your own business, then the link to my website is in the description below. As I said, I run my own AI automation agency called Automates AI, wherein we create these solutions for businesses. It not only saves them money, it actually earns them money. It's simply the money they're leaving on the table and not picking up, which this AI system or similar AI systems can help with. So, link to the website in the description below. Apart from that, I'm also an AI consultant. So if someone's looking for my expertise, maybe for learning AI, maybe for troubleshooting something where you're stuck, or it could be also for planning AI systems for your business or your clients, then the link to my AI consultation calendar is also in the description below. If there's anything else on which you would want me to create a video, let me know in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, please let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are gonna get more content like this up in the future. If there's something else you want to see, let me know as I said. And that's pretty much it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye.